Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. It's wonderful to see your faces. It almost feels like home here. After the last several years, I've played here together with conductor David Amos and his wonderful orchestra. It's wonderful to be back. So I have a very special program for you. The highlights I've taken from my hometown in Vienna, masterworks, as everybody may be familiar with, of course, Johann Sebastian Bach, Mozart, and Beethoven. Three giant composers that every pianist must have in his repertoire. And I'd like to begin with the second English suite of Bach, one of my favorite works, a standard repertory piece. It's a wonderfully inspiring work, very dramatic and uplifting at the same time. To find clues on how to play Bach, one has to search beyond music lessons, beyond the piano's capabilities. One of the greatest pianists, Murray Pariah, living today, once said that Bach, together with Mozart and Beethoven, have written music that is too good. It is music too good to be played. It is written so well, it's beyond its performing capabilities. So these are extraordinary works, and they kind of grow on a person over time, which is what I find so fascinating about them. Every time I play them, I learn something new about them. And to find inspiration in Bach, one has to put away the metronome and look towards some of his glorious chorales that he wrote. Chorales that celebrate life and celebrate God. And this one especially is in the minor key, A minor. So it's already a highly dramatic statement. And one of his greatest chorales is also, his early chorales is also in the key of A minor. How fleeting, how insignificant is the life of man. And it alters consistently between the A minor key and the C major key. Almost like a dialogue between man's struggle and his questioning of how to deal with the anguish, and finally the C major key of lifting to heaven. And Bach takes us on this journey from the very beginning in this prelude. Those are the first three notes, a highly dramatic statement, already an octave in the first bar. And with that, it's almost like a symbol of man's anguish and pain and the incredible fleetingness of his life. And the prelude, the sarabande, and the jig have exactly that kind of duality between A minor and C major. One section in A minor, and finally the second section in C major, just like his chorale. So it's a stunning journey. And in the middle, the sarabande is a downward motion, almost like the weeping in the middle. And finally, the jig, lively dance in 6/8 time, is wonderful because it rises and rises and rises, whereas the prelude is down, 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 with moments of upliftment. The jig has moments where it just wants to go up and up and up, and it travels almost like cupids, almost like cherubim in the cathedrals. How they, and two of them actually, because there's like a dialogue. It's just absolutely extraordinary. These two seem to just float in and take us all to heaven. Absolutely wonderful.